The story says, I am a 33-year-old married woman with a 38-year-old husband. My issue is simple. My husband, who was diagnosed with diabetes at an early age and has been on treatment for the last 8 years, has become basically impotent and cannot have an erection. Initially, we thought it was a stress from losing his work, but eventually we got to know it was a side effect of the diabetes. And usually there is little that can be done about it. I've been trying other medicines with hopes of getting him to function again, but till date, nothing is happening. I'll be frank and admit that I have high libido and appreciate sex both in quantity and quality. The current situation is really having a toll on me and not giving me joy. This has caused us a lot of issues, namely, 1. Petty issues that bring quarrels at home, all because of sex. 2. My husband is so suspicious of me, it hurts. 3. I also feel sexually starved. 4. Now, my husband is requesting that I quit my good paying job and manage the shop we have in front of our house. I know he's doing this because I once told him my boss in the office likes me and supports me a lot, so it's purely stemming from insecurity. Because I know myself, I made a proposal to my husband to let me go get a dildo or a vibrator so I could satisfy myself and keep this going while we try the available options. Once I said this, my husband went nuts. He said it's evil and expressed his disappointment in me. I don't know what to do to my husband. I am not the cause of his predicament, yet I have to live the rest of my life never satisfying a key human need. Well, I think he's been insensitive and irrational about the whole situation. He's been unemployed for the past 2 years after the bank he worked for collapsed. This, together with the loss of his potency, seems to be having a mental toll on him. Yeah, I totally understand. He's withdrawn and can spend the whole night in the sitting room. His attitude is getting worse. I can't discuss this with anyone because it will bruise his ego. After the conversations on the vibrator, his calls for me to stop the work has increased. Sometimes he passes comments to suggest that if I don't, he will commit suicide. Recently, I started to work out at a local gym on our corporate benefits, and the gym instructor who helps me out has realized my uneasiness when he touches even my hand. My whole system melts, and that has caused me to wonder how long I can hold on to this. I have gone almost 2 years without any sex. Quite unbelievable, cause time also goes by quickly. I need to make babies as well, and I'm not getting any younger. Now I am being forced to also stop the work, which gives me some happiness and also supports the home. I wanted to discuss this with my pastors, but my husband has sworn that if anyone hears of his impotency, he will never forgive me and can't guarantee his next line of action. Closing from work and driving home is what dreads most now sometimes. Sometimes I park by a junction and cry before I get home. I hate weekends now, as I will be home always and can't attend any functions, else I raise suspicions. My social life is ending. I'm emotionally weak and physically beginning to see wrinkles and all on my face. Hey, I'm confused. Should I listen and quit my job? Should I ignore him and go get the vibrator? Is it actually a sin to use a vibrator? So these are the issues you're definitely going to discuss. You're dealing with voice here. Voice community will not be silent about this.